Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shaira and I post planner and lettering videos on this channel. So today I am back in my bullet journal with a very long overdue video. I've actually had this filmed since New Year's Eve and I've just not had the time to really put it together and do this voiceover and everything. But so in my last bullet journal video, you might have seen that I did my 2020 setup. And so now I'm actually going to do my January spread. And so I know it is super long overdue, but I did still want to share this because I love how this turned out. January is actually my birthday month, and so I figured I would at least still share this and really talk about like the theme that I did because I think it turned out so nicely. Yeah, so the theme that I'm doing is kind of a makeup slash beauty theme. I really wanted to bring in things like eyelashes and mascara and things like that. It's something that I've kind of gotten into over the last few months, maybe last year even. So I wanted to really bring that into my journal. I tend to want to do things that are like my favorites or something like that when it's like my birthday or like a special occasion or something like that. So on the cover, I did just letter January, and then I'm doing this mascara kind of design on the bottom. This was inspired from something I saw on Pinterest, and so I'm just doing a couple of different designs there. So the color theme generally is kind of like reds and pinks and black and white for the most part. I feel like lately I've really been embracing like black and white as like a color scheme in my bullet journal. I think it helps me just to have like black and white and then like a main color accent or something like that. At this point, while I'm recording this voiceover, it's almost February, and so I'm also thinking about what do I want my February spreads to be like, and I'm already thinking of something along the lines of black and white with an accent color. But so yeah, I'm just doing the doodles still here. I'll kind of highlight the colors that I use, but on the doodles for the mascara wands, I'm using my Tombow Fudenosuke soft tip pen. If you guys watched my videos before, you would know that this is one of my favorite lettering pens. And it's really versatile as well. As you can see, I've been using it just to do these mascara wands, and they look really nice. I really love how this page turned out. So for my monthly spread, I wanted to do sort of a kind of makeup palette theme. So I did just like an eyelash, or no, not eyelashes, like an eyeshadow pan basically, where it's kind of all the colors on the bottom, and then on top it'd be like the mirror where it hinges and stuff like that. So I did just draw like the big box, and then I'm drawing all the individual boxes. So I guess this is 5 rows with 7. And then the ones that don't belong in the month, I just kind of put them in one big box. And so a big chunk of this was me really putting that together. On the top, for me to be able to put the days of the week, I tried to do this thing where it would be where like a brush would fit in basically. So I did do that. So I did make a mistake here. At the very beginning of the month, I believe, there were some boxes that should have been one big box because they were days that didn't belong in the month. But so I did correct that later on. Yeah, here I'm also using my Deleter Neo Pico fine liner pen, which I got in Japan when I went recently. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, but I actually don't recommend it only because the marker or the pen ran out of ink so quickly. It was just one spread that I did in my bullet journal and it was out. And I feel like I don't really draw too much for it to run out that quickly. So I don't really recommend it, to be honest. I think there's a lot of better fine liners out there. I think I might end up going back to my microns. So here I just did January 2020, and I did this kind of lipstick mark, like a kiss mark design on there. So I thought it turned out so great. I am going to start using kind of this really quick, a little bit messy style, lettering style throughout the rest of the spread. So here I am connecting those boxes. I'm just using some whiteout tape to do that. I also added some washi on the days that don't belong in the month. I just used different colors of pink washi basically, or different styles of pink washi, and then I numbered each box. I'm also going to highlight my actual birthday, which at this point while I'm recording this has already passed. My birthday was on the 19th. Well, actually, I don't actually mark it on camera, I guess. But yeah, so my birthday was on January 19th, and as I'm looking at my bullet journal, I marked it initially. Alright, so next up I have a mood tracker. I tried to do these lipstick swatch style swatches. So they just range from happy to meh, or to happy to okay to meh to, I guess, neutral, I guess, and then meh, and then kind of upset or sad. I started doing this kind of messy lettering style, like I said, so I just drew, I guess, 31 different lipsticks, and I fit them in this kind of row shelf thing, and then I just numbered them off. And I also colored like the bullet case, or the thing that holds the lipstick, in a gray or black. I think I used two different colors of Crayola Super Tips here. But yeah, so throughout the month I would just be coloring them in, and it looks really nice. Just really seeing like different colors kind of match up. For the different colors of the bullets, I kind of just mixed and matched, really. I didn't really have a rhyme or reason as to which color would go on what, and I did also put them at different heights. Also, quick side note, as I was filming this, I did film it like on New Year's Eve or something like that. And so because I had other things that I was trying to do those days, my lighting does change. As you can see right here, this was the next morning when I filmed this. I tried to do a quote page next to it. I know it's a lot more yellow and it's very different lighting. Hopefully that doesn't bother you guys too much, but I did just want to be able to film this super quickly. So I like to typically film at night, so this I filmed in the morning. But so I put a Coco Chanel quote, which just says, beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. And I'm also still using my Tombow Fudenosuke soft tip. I really like how it's starting to the ink is starting to fade out, and so it's really helped me just have that messy lettering style. So here behind that, I'm just doing a quick brain dump, and then I'm actually doing something different. I don't know if I've ever done this on camera, but I have done this before, where I try to do all of the days of the month in one go, and I just see like a general pattern that'll fit like all of the months. So here I'm just doing 8 on a page to really get the 31 days in. I'm just marking the lines in between, and I'm going to do a cutout on the side. This is actually the very last page, and I'm doing a different design on that page. I kept flipping back and forth just to get to the end, and then I am cutting this side piece to get kind of the Dutch door style. Is it Dutch door? The peekaboo style? I don't remember what they're called. I haven't filmed one of these in a while. But so yeah, I'm just cutting this out so that I have that peekaboo at the end. I think it's called Dutch doors. I might be wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know what it's called. I have lost some of my terminology over the last few months just because I haven't been filming. I haven't really been doing much, even though I watch like planner videos all the time lately. So on the right side, that page that you see at all times, even no matter which page you're on, I did just try to do a couple of habits on there, just some things I wanted to mark, like working out, planning, etc. So there's just a couple there. I didn't really number it off just because I felt like that was a lot of work. Here I'm just numbering off the days from January 1st, obviously, through January 31st. And then I'm also just writing the day of the week that it is. So this is slightly different because I don't get to see like a week at a time. I get to see 8 days at a time. So that's slightly different. As I'm using it right now, I thought it wasn't too bad. There was a portion of the month in the middle where I just had a lot going on that I didn't really refer to my planner as much, to be quite honest. So that's not too bad. Oh, here. So this is where I mark my birthday. I just use this washi tape. I'm not really sure what washi tape that is anymore, but I did just use my Muji pen to mark down that it was my birthday. So this is the final spread. I'm just going to flip through it. So before that, I'm going to put all the colors that I used just so I could put the markers back in my storage bins and still know which colors I used. So all of them are Tombows, and I'm just writing down whichever numbers they are. I'm also going to note them below if you're interested in figuring out what colors they are. And I did use that same lettering style as well. So let's do a quick flip through of the final spread. Here on the left, I just have the colors that I use for the month, and then there's my cover page for January. I really love how this monthly turned out. I thought it was still very functional, but had great ties into the theme. My mood tracker, quote page, and then my brain dump, and then the days of the month. as well as workouts and a habit tracker. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this bujo with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!